Hey guys, welcome back to another horse aisle video. You can see my face again, except now it's in the bottom left screen side. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back, kind of. Don't know for how long. You know what I'm like. Anyway, I thought that I would do a video today about my projects. I've just taken a free party trip to Abra, which, to be honest, I've never actually been to before. Doesn't look like there's a huge amount going here. I'm just gonna check the traders to see if I have any horses I can sell here. But I don't know if I do. I should probably actually ride a horse. That might be a good idea. Elegance will do. So this is Elegance. She's a, I can't even remember what breed. Westphalian? I think that's what she is. That or Thoroughbred. Kind of looking for those purebreds. I don't have any wild. I do have a grade. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my ranch. Okay, I'm not sure why I needed to go back to my ranch, but I did anyway. No, actually, I want to go to my club. Because that is where most of my studs are. So I've obviously, like, throat is like croaky. See, I had to get a COVID test again the other day. I came back negative. But I think that's the fourth one I've had now, and I'm getting a little sick of it. It kind of feels like my nose is, like, permanently, you know, open. Okay. Hey, Sylv, if you're watching. Okay, so let's have a look at my projects. So my main one is actually what I'm going to keep to last. So let's start with my standard breds. I don't think I actually have any stallions at the moment. Thank you, Firework, for the stat thing. No, I don't have any standard breds. I decided I did want to get into breeding them though, just because in real life I really like them, and I mean I think they could look quite nice in the game, and I don't think there are that many. They're not that popular. So this guy, he's not great, but he is like the only colt that I've been able to breed. And look at that bravery. But this is what I love about it. It's a project. Sometimes it's good to have these kind of horses so that you can really build on them. So that's what I'm going to do with him. Fingers crossed. Standardbreds are kind of more of a hobby for me. I think I've only got 2 mares. Might do it by breed, that might help. Standardbred. Standardbred. Okay, so we got 1 filly, 1 mare. So this is my mare, Marissa. Again, she's not great. I think she was the first standardbred that I actually managed to get though. And she's not pure. I think I got her out of a grade who produced a lot of standardbreds and Wailers. And a couple thoroughbreds, I think. So I was just like, you know what, let's go with it. She's purebred. And we've got this filly, but she is a pacer standardbred, not a trotter. I'm not really that fussed about sticking to the certain subbreeds, just because, I don't know, it seems... I mean, essentially it's the same thing. It's just, you know, minor differences. Yeah. So, you know, maybe we'll do this by breed, actually. Maybe that'll be easier. Actually, no. No, we won't do that. Okay, so back to rank 100 is, no, rank less than 100 is all of my stallions. So we've got, I'm just starting to get into, appendix horses. This is the stud that I got. He's pretty speedy. I think I picked him up in the auctions for like, not a lot, like 8 grand maybe? But he was bred by con artist. And then, yeah, I bought him. So, I mean, it was, to be honest, it was just a really big, like, spontaneous decision because I also bought a filly that I was just in love with, and I'm like, I have to have this horse. I don't breed these, but I want it, and I'm going to start. So she's an appendix quarter horse, but again, I don't care about the sub-breeds. So I think this was, who did I buy this from? Night Raven to one grumpy individual. Okay, so Night Raven bred this horse. And she's doesn't have the amount of speed that the other horse had, but she's got some good agility, and I just really like her coat. So I was like, screw it, let's buy her. I've got some fluff on top of my laptop, it's distracting me. So again, that's just going to be a hobby project, not going to, you know, get really competitive with it. Australian stock horses. This has been a plan from the very start. We have like the perfect ones, which are really, you know, pure in terms of conformation and all that, and then we also have ones that are kind of crossbred with the help of ooh, her name was Cora. I've completely forgotten her name now. Miala, I think that's her name now. She changed it. She knows who I'm talking about. She knows it's her. So I've got, I think Venture is kind of one of the more pure looking ones. So he's kind of got that smaller build and a skinnier neck. But he's, you know, apart from the stubbornness, he's got a pretty top-notch persona. And, you know, the stats aren't, you know, horrendous. And then there's, we've got San Marino, who I bought off Cora. So as you can see, he's a bit more chunky, he's got a bit more neck on him, and I personally prefer that conformation so much more than the normal kind, but I don't know. I was kind of doing this more competitively to start off with, but now I've kind of held back on it and just kind of decided to do it for a hobby. This one's probably my favorite stallion, Blue Max. I bred him myself, and I just love him. His conformation to me is perfect, and I love his color. He's got good strength, pretty good speed. You know, he's a pretty okay horse, and obviously a rideable persona. So that's the stallions. We do have a colt. This one I am selling though. He's in rank 500, so hit me up if you want to buy him. I don't know how long he'll be available, first come first serve. And then we've got our mares, so we've got Bliss, who's again a bit chunkier. Then we've also got, oh, we've also got another colt there. Oh, and there. Oh my god, I'm so lost with my horses at the moment. Okay, so yeah, this guy's also for sale. Not terrible. He's probably one of the better ones in terms of stats. I'm not a fan of his color, and I was just kind of like, bleh. And then, oh, where are we? There we are. This colt Prada's full. Which one are you? Oh yeah, I think I tried selling him. He's got higher intelligence than the other ones, so if you're looking for a more intelligent horse, all of these horses that I'm selling though, they have pretty okay personas, you know, they're rideable and everything, so yeah, definitely let me know. Lovely is, yeah, she's, a bit more like Venture. She's got that thinner neck, smaller build, a nice chestnut to be honest. And then I've got one more Sunny Side Up, which is, I was thinking of selling her. I don't know, I've had her for a long time now, and again, she's that normal kind of build with the thin neck. And to me, that thin neck just doesn't really do it. So those are my stock horses. Then I get so confused with my horses, to be honest. I've got to fix that. Sumbawas. These are new because I caught this one as a lucky find, and I've kind of made it that every lucky find that I get, I kind of want to develop in the game. Because I'm so indecisive and I'm like, oh, there's so many horses that I like, and so I need to settle on certain ones. So I've got this one. He's pretty cute. I mean, they're not great. I think my main objective is to just make them a bit bigger because he's not rideable because he's under 12 hands. So, yeah, if breed Sumbawa. And then I've bred a couple horses out of him, and then I bought a mare to get it started. And I think she was a lucky find as well. I have to check. It's this one. I don't actually know. I think she... Yep, okay, so she was also a lucky find. She is just 12 hands. So, you know, it's kind of, it's on the edge. As you can see though, their stats are just absolutely horrendous. Like, it's no wonder nobody breeds them. Look at this. And then they've got 2 foals so far. We got this one. Kind of cute. Again, completely shite. And this one. Also shite. And they seem to be getting shiter. So I think I'm going to have to do some crossbreeding in there just to get things up a little bit. But, I mean, I'm experimenting and such, and quite frankly, I'm enjoying it. They're ugly little shits, though, I'm not going to lie. I don't like them very much. Alright, so those are the Sumbawas. As you can see, I've got so many projects at the moment, it's not even funny. Kaimanawas I've also started because, I was born in New Zealand, and they're kind of like New Zealand's version of a Brumby. I absolutely love them. And they're actually really good in game in terms of, they got some decent, endurance, intelligence, so they're pretty good. So this one, my boyfriend Australia mate, as we saw in our last episode, supered this horse for me, which is really nice of him. And, you know, she's fine as a starter mare. You know, she's nothing special, but nothing terrible either, you know, it was a pretty good choice by him. So what I'm gonna aim to do with these is just to make them get as high endurance as possible. So this is her first foal. I think he's really cute actually. I'm not gonna lie. That stamina drop is pretty good. You know, as he's a foal and everything. So I'm pretty happy. But yeah, like I said, this is really new, so I guess we'll see where we go from here. So after Kaimanawas, then we've got Irish Drafts. Okay, this is another fairly new one. I was trying to breed these out of a grade mare, the same one that started off my standard breds, and it took me so long. And then even with my Wailers, I kept breeding Irish drafts out of them, so it was, I don't know, it took a while. Irish draft. Okay, so small herd at the moment. We've got, this is my main breeding mare. She's got okay endurance. You know, I'm happy with her. I think she, you know, she's a nice black horse. You know, who doesn't like that? So yeah, then there's a colt that I bred. I just really like his look. He just looks cool. He's got a good endurance. Persona's not fantastic, but oh well. But I just think he looks like an absolute unit, and he kind of reminds me of my of a Wailer colt. Oh, Wailer Stallion that I've got called Laptop, which I will show you down the track. And then I've also got this old boy who is Hollywood Shuffle. This one was a mistake. Like in terms of how I bred it, he wasn't meant to be an Irish draft, but he was. Oh, This was a horse that I bred to Gully's Wailer. I tried to get a Wailer out of it, got an Irish Draft. Initially, I didn't think he was going to be a good comp horse because look how stubborn he is. Turns out, he's actually been really, really good. And he's got great endurance. He's been very faithful, and I like him a lot. But yeah, he's getting on now in terms of how old he is, so he's not really part of my breeding program at the moment. He might be down a track. I don't know. I'll see when I retire him. But yeah, that's still pretty new. Then we've got Suffolk Punch. I have one single stallion left. I was gonna get into them. I got bored because let's face it, they all look exactly the same, and nobody was really interested in them. So I just kind of I don't know, but I thought I'd keep him because I like him, you know. I think he's a cool looking dude, so I thought, you know what, I'll just keep this one. And especially since they added the main changes in the barber and such, and he looks so much cooler. Okay, next we have the Wailers. This is probably my main project at the moment. And I'm really enjoying it. I didn't think I'd like them so much, but I do. So we've got a couple stallions at the moment. This is Laptop, the one that looks like my Irish Draft. He's bay, he's got the blaze, 4 socks, pretty groovy looking bloke. He is pretty average though. I wouldn't ordinarily have kept him, but I don't know, I just think he's really cute. So I kept him, and that's a bad habit, but oh well. Midnight Blues, this was another mistake. He's also a comp horse. He's getting older now, so I'm going to retire him soon. I don't know if I'll get him into breeding or not. I feel like I've got enough stallions, so I might leave it. We got Reggae, who's again another just black horse that I liked. A lot of these stallions I don't have any reason other than I just think they're cute. I'm like that Marge Simpson meme where she's holding the thing. She's just, I think they're neat. And then we got Yesterday. Did I bred this one? Oh yeah, of course I did. This is my one of my newer comp horses. I thought he'd be good in endurance. So far he's actually proven pretty meh, so I'm not sure if I'll continue that, but if he doesn't keep competing, then I'm going to use him for breeding, just because I love his colouring. Ugh, love it. And then I think I saw I had a couple colts. I don't know, I think I might be selling them. Oh no, this one I'm keeping. Oh yeah, this one's Brindle. And he's got that nice colouring again. He's still pretty average though. And then there's another one. This one I was also keeping as a stud. I've really got to evaluate my choices. I think I'm actually going to sell this one. Oh, I don't know though. I am a sucker for anything with seal brown, so I'm gonna sit on that for a little bit. I've got too many stallions and mares and such. Okay, so now to the mares. We've got Gaia, who's yeah, I bred this one. I can't keep up with which ones I've bred and which ones I haven't. Again, I just think she's cute. Most of my Wailers just aren't very good in terms of stats, and you know, my friend Gully breeds them for stats, and so I'm telling her which ones I want to breed. She's like, oh, but this one's got better stats. And I'm like, I do not care. I want one with a nice color. So we got Madison. Oh, this one I could have sworn I bought this one. Huh. Okay. But how can you like not like that color? That is just beautiful. That is a masterpiece by me. Humble brag. So there's Madison, Sadie. Yep, you can tell that I'm kind of having a thing for roans at the moment. Yeah, this was the mare that I bought from... Who did I buy it from? Whoa. Brett. Owned by Garly Bretta. I have no idea. I'm very confused. Bred by Gully. ASD, what is... Okay, I'm confused. I don't know what I've done anymore. Again, sucker for the coat. That's all this is. So now apparently I'm just breeding Wailers with pretty coats. Except for this one. This one's just seal brown. I love seal browns. I love them. So those are my Wailers, which are supremely average. If you want to get into Wailer breeding, probably don't come to me because they're not good. Alright, what have we got after the Wailers? Blah, 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 blah. Cleveland Bay. I just started with these guys. They're very rare in the game. It's really hard to get started because there aren't a lot. There are like really no breeders out there. I think it's like one. Can't remember the name, I'm sorry. So we've got a mare, a stallion, and a filly. So there's the mare. These are just, they're not pure. They've been crossbred because I had to. They all look pretty similar, but Cleveland Bays are probably one of my favorite horses in real life. I don't know if I'm going to keep going, but given how rare they are, I kind of want to. I don't know. I want to make them the next big thing, you know? Okay, and then we have our... Oh, that's it. Wait, where's my hers eye? Oh, it's a mare. I've started breeding hers eyes because, caught one as a lucky find. So I felt like I had to. But there are literally no stallions available for breeding right now, so I'm thinking I might have to, kind of possibly cross it with a Malwari, and then, I don't know, it's gonna take a little bit of working around. If you know somebody that has a Herzai stallion, please let me borrow it. Sorry. Gross. Yeah, so I think those are my main kind of purebred projects. I do also breed Icelandics, just for fun. They're not great. I'm kind of into like gypsy Vannas, but also kind of like gypsy cob crosses. I don't know. Getting into some heavy horses. I was gonna get into racking horses, but then it kind of fell through. Tennessee walking horses, I just kind of do that for fun. We got thoroughbreds. Again, it's more for fun. They're really not that great. I've got a couple good ones, but it's not really my main thing. And I'm thinking about getting into the Westphalians. I tried Zangashades for a bit, but I wasn't having much success. So I kept a couple that I liked, and yeah, kind of left it there. Okay, now for the fun stuff. We're going to talk about my ugly project. And it all started with one mare that I caught in the wild one day. And I love her, but she is getting old, and that makes me very sad. It is Eleanor. Look at her. I love her so much. So yeah, she's obviously, you know, got a short neck. She's got no mane. She's got pretty big withers, pretty straight back. You know, she's not the prettiest looking thing. And then I bred a stallion from her, and he has been my foundation boy. His name is Lil Sebastian. You've probably seen him. This is him. He is available for stud if you would like to use him. I am at Sequoia at my store Grumpy's Useless Junk. So you can find him down, blah 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 blah. Oh, at the top. I'm gonna say no to that. So available, $735. And he does have his own certification for any relatives of his. So yeah, he's part of my kind of necklace, pug face, long-legged, straight-backed, no mane Appaloosa things. He's been fantastic, and I've managed to breed some other colts or stallions out of him. So we've got Art Deco, who's not as extreme. He's actually quite pretty, but, you know, he looks a bit strange. And with all of these, their stats are just absolutely awful, and I think that's kind of part of their charm. I was gonna try and, you know, up them a little bit, but then I'm like, do I want to do that? I don't know. Breakout, which one are you? Oh, yep. He's so ugly. I love my uglies. So Lil Sebastian done me proud yet again. Dorito. Oh, Captain Crunch. I don't remember what you look like. I'm gonna have to click on you. Oh wow, yeah, he's pretty long. It just. What have I done? Dorito. Yeah, again, so no neck. This kind of thing. And then I've also got a bit of a sausage stallion. He's not as extreme as a lot of them, but he was kind of an accident, and I'm like, yeah, I can't keep it. I'll go with it. So he's there. We've got Musketeer. I don't remember you either. Oh, I do not remember breeding this horse, but I'm glad that I did. Oh, this is probably Glow's foal, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And I'll show you Glow soon. So I bred him. Quasimodo I bought. He's a different kind of ugly. He's just that. And I'm really sad because I don't have a mare that's like, or I have a mare, which is perfect for him, but it's also his baby, so it's like, oh, should I inbreed? I don't know. I mean, he already looks inbred enough as it is, so he's horrendous. So I got that. I think I bought him off Shadow Jinx. That could be wrong. Yep, okay, Shadow Jinx, cool. And that's how we became friends, actually. It was cute. So those are my main stallions. And then we've got a couple uglies in... I don't have any as comp horses, I think you know why. We've got some in here. Where's Glow? This is Glow. I caught her in the wild and I just fell in love. I mean, she's just so fat and round and injured. Oh, she's injured. She's also in foal. I love it when there's like an hour left of pregnancy and she's just looks like a freaking balloon. I love her. Love her, love her, love her. And she is rideable, so I obviously use her for that as well. On top of breeding. I've got my wilds, my uglies a little bit all over the place, so let me just, I keep them mainly, ooh. So, maybe I'll do this at the end. I might go through some of my uglies that are for sale at the end. I advertised most of them on the, Facebook group, though. So let's go through my ugly mares. We've got Creme de la Creme. Spontaneous buy. I saw her, I liked her, I bought her. That's all there is to it. She was cheap, nobody else wanted her. I was like, dang, okay. So I'm happy with her, yeah. We got Crow, necklace. Who sold me that? Quarters Wild from Summer Sun. Oh yeah, I remember. So, Summer Sun gave me this one. Perfect, really. You know, the short neck, short face, long legs. She's perfect. Dorothy. Ah! This was a happy little mistake. She's a perfect little sausage and she's varnished and I was very happy with her. So I was like, you know what, I'm keeping her. I can't remember her history though. Creme de la Creme. Fair enough. We've got Dulcinea. I don't know, part of me wants to sell her actually, but I'm gonna keep her for now. Elusive. She's not quite as ugly, she's got an interesting looking face though, and I just like that she's got Rabicano, so I kept her for that, and she has so far been delivering. Got elusive foal, Rabicano. Really sporting the short neck, so I'm very happy with this one. Hemi. yeah, so her neck is obviously too long for my Lil Sebastian project, and I don't really have anything else for her, but she is just she looks like a toothpick, and I just can't get rid of it. Look at that. How can I get rid of that? I need to find, if anybody has like a toothpick looking stallion, please let me have it, because then I can finally breed this mare, which I've had for 7 years. Well, not 7 years, 7 game years. Intrigue, I don't remember this horse, but you know, I mean, no neck, no face, no mane. Sure. We've got Lavender. This was Crow's Foal. I was very happy with her. Madison Avenue. I don't know. As it says down here, it will sell eventually. I feel like I can do something with her, but I'm not quite sure what. We got Mercy, who I bred this one so long ago. I can't remember. I don't know what happened. She's super cute though. Look how round she is, and look how big her head is, but how short her head, I think, is longer than her legs. Just let that sink in. Miss Daisy. This is Quasimodo's foal. And, her mother. I think somebody outbid me. Bellfire. Is there a way to find the mother? I swear to God, if whoever had Bellfire sold her or just traded her, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, well anyway, she's ugly as hell, but look at that little bit of metallic on her. We got Nelly, who's Mercy's mother, who is also quite ugly and chonk, but to a lesser extent. Low-key, really nice colouring. We got Pig, that was sold to me by Chipotle. Interesting looking thing. Then we got Piglet, who was Pig's first foal. I don't know, I feel like I've run out of words to explain these horses. They're just not very attractive. And I don't know how this happened. How did I become an ugly breeder? So we got Pom Pom Sausage. A bit like Glow. This was actually bred before Glow. I can't remember how I actually started off with the whole sausage project, though. It was an accident. Sequoia. She's super cute. Look at that colour. I'm digging all these Pintaloosas that I'm getting. Got Trinity. Oh, I haven't actually looked at this horse for a while. This is a happy one. This is a good looking one. I like her coat. And, you know, she's got some good confirmation in terms of ugly. Oh. Okay, over the page we go. Got short neck. Oh, this one. Absolute prime. Look at her. She's just disgusting. I hate these horses, yet I cannot stop breeding them. So yeah, she's good fun. Sydney, she's got quite a long body, hasn't she? Again, I kept her for the Rabicano, and she's doing very well with that. I think almost all of her foals have been Rabicano. Got Siesta. This one's actually quite pretty. I don't feel like she deserves to be in the uglies, but you know, she is, so too bad. We got Soho. Was this Quasimodo's foal as well? And it's Machado. I'm hoping she'll carry that on to the next generation. We'll see. She isn't full. We have Sweet Tea. This was on Facebook, you might have seen, because of that groovy little colouring. I wasn't sure if it was mosaic or not, but it's just the overlapping patterns. What's up, Sunshine? I think this is the last one. I think I just caught her as a wild, and I thought she was kind of cute. Yeah, I caught her as a wild, so... I mean, she's got a little bit of a short neck, and, you know, she's roan. I don't know. I just thought she was cute. Yeah, so those are my uglies. I was gonna start getting into, giraffes for a while, thanks to Kronos. She, was encouraging me, but I just... Wait, how many barn spaces do I have? Because I am just quickly running out. Oh, we've got foals. I may as well look at them while I've got you all here. Okay, so we've got a thoroughbred. Keel. Black. Grey. Okay, that's some good stamina drop though. That's good. Ah, might keep, not sure. Polly, this is what I was talking about in terms of like the cob gypsy vanna things. See what I'm kind of going for something like this. They're not that great, but I just really like how they look. And we've got an Icelandic. Cute. Okay. Well, there you have it then. Let me know. I'm open to all messages. You know, if people are wanting to buy some of my horses or surrogate or stud, I am very, very open to, you know, exploring that and letting, you know, people use my horses. I find that very flattering. So, you know, if there's any horses that you've seen today that you've kind of thought, you know, like, oh, I wish I had a horse like that, you know, let me know. I might be open to selling or studying or surrogates. And, you know, I think my prices are pretty low just because I can't be bothered trying to, you know, get a price because, you know, if I'm selling them, usually I just want to get rid of them. Anyway, rambling. So, yeah, I'm going to bugger off now. I've been talking for a long time and my throat's kind of like, ah. Please let me know what kind of horse style videos you want to see because I want to do more. I really do enjoy doing them. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the description below to find my social media pages, and I'll see you next time. Bye!